Hello, everyone. I just wanted to make this really practical video. I got done grading all of your essays, and I noticed there were a lot of problems with the reference page, which is, the very last page of your essay, where you provide basically the list of references. You give credit to the authors and the sources that you used in your essay. So keep in mind, you need to provide in-text citations, but also this video, I'm just going to be going through how to deal with the reference page. So I created here on the screen just a reference page. So this would come at the end of your essay, and I included some of the common errors that I saw. So we're going to clean this up and make it an ideal reference page in APA format. So up here you can see, okay, I used this New York Times article, and I used this definition of love from this Merriam-Webster website, okay? But then maybe this is what yours looks like, that's okay, but I'm gonna show you how you can clean this up to make it look like it's an APA format. So the first thing, let's just go from top to bottom here. The first thing you need is your header, okay, needs to be in size 12 font in Times New Roman. So I'll go up here and just change that to Times New Roman. It needs to be in all caps. It shouldn't be bolded. If yours is bolded, if it looks like that, that's not good. Make it so that it's normal. And your page number needs to be in the top right. So usually the reference page for a 5-paragraph essay is probably on page 4 or 5. Okay, so references. This also all needs to be, everything in your paper needs to be in Times New Roman. So I'm just going to go ahead and change all of that now so I don't forget. The reference, the title of this page should not be bolded. It should not be underlined, and it needs to be centered, okay? There shouldn't be a colon. No, there shouldn't be a period. No, delete that. Now, your references should also not be numbered, okay? So don't worry about numbering those. It should just be like this, okay? Some of you, when you were citing your article or a definition, you would be like, okay, love letter, that's the name of the article. Mia Lee, that's the author. I'm good. I put the website, Merriam-Webster Dictionary, that's what I use. I'm good to go. Hold up. No, that's not right either, okay? There's a special way that you need to format this, and I already made 2 videos about it. So please go back and watch those videos. But I'm just going to show you from here how to cite let's start with the New York Times article. So you'll see here, you need the last name, comma, first initial, period, the year in parentheses, period, and then you put the title of the article, period. The only thing that's capitalized is the first letter. You capitalize it like normal. And then you put the publisher, which is New York Times in this case, and then retrieved from, and you put the URL. So let's go back and make some of those changes. Here's the article, okay? Love letter, a glimpse into a son's mind, okay? So what goes first? Well, we just learned the last name. So Lee is the last name of the author. That needs to come first. So I'm going to put Lee, and then what? Lee, comma, M, period. So I'm going to delete that because I already put that. Okay, dot M, period. Now I also need to include the year. So I'm going to go to my article. Oh, it's 2020. Okay, so I'm going to put 2020 in parentheses. What else do I need to include? Okay, I put a period right after my parentheses space. Okay, what else do I need to include? Oh, this is where I put the title. Okay, what's the title? Love letter, a glimpse into a son's mind. So I'm going to write that. Love letter, a glimpse into a son's mind. But what did we learn about the capitalization? I'm going to delete this. The only thing you capitalize is the first letter. So A, glimpse should not be capitalized. And love, okay, so love should be capitalized. Letter. Now, if you have a colon, you can capitalize the next word after the colon. So love, letter, colon, a glimpse into a son's mind. So that's the correct capitalization. Now, what else do I have to include? Okay, I put a period. Okay, now I need to put the publisher, which is New York Times, in italics. So I'm going to write, it's the New York Times. All right, the New York Times, period. And what do I need to do with that? I need to italicize it. Okay. What else do I need to include in my reference? Okay, retrieved from, and that's where I put the URL. Okay, so I'm going to write retrieved from, and that's where I can put this whole URL. So when I click on that, it'll bring me right to this page. Perfect. Now, what about my second one, Merriam-Webster? Okay. Well, there's a special way that we need to do that as well, and you can pull it up here. So you need the entry name, the year, the in dictionary name, the edition, place, publisher, retrieved from. So here's an example. Documentation, that's the word they use. Well, what's our word? Look over here. Oh, that's my New York Times. I'm done with that. Okay, love. So that's my word. So I'm going to write love. What else do I need to include? Love, period, ND. That means no date, right? ND. In Merriam-Webster.com dictionary. Oh, we use the same exact dictionary as this example. So I'm going to write in, and then Merriam-Webster dictionary. I'm going to italicize that. Okay. Or Merriam-Webster.com dictionary, sorry. Merriam-Webster.com dictionary. I'm going to put a period. Retrieved from, and that's where I can put the URL. So I want to go over here. I want to copy this URL. Command, oh wait, sorry, not that one, this one. Command C, and I'm going to write retrieved from, and then put it. Okay, do I need a period after that? No, I don't need a period. Great. Perfect. Well, you would think that we're done, but we're not, okay? So you also need to put these in alphabetical order according to the first word in the reference. So here, this is a tricky one because they both begin with L. What do we do? Well, now we go to the next letter, E, O. Which one comes first? E. So we're good. We don't have to change the order. If you had a list of like 5 or 6 references, make sure that you put it in alphabetical order according to the first word, which is usually the author's last name. Are we done? No. We need to double space everything. So I'm going to go over here. I'm going to do double. Okay. I have this big gaping gap. I'm going to get rid of that. Okay. Are we done? No, I have this big gaping gap. No. Are we done? No, we're not. We still have to do something special with our indentations. Now, for a paragraph, usually you do this kind of indentation. That's not what you do for an APA reference page. You have to do something called a hanging indent. So you want to highlight everything. You want to go to Format. You want to go to Alignment, or you might, if you're using Word, you might right-click here and do Paragraph, okay? But if you're using Google, you go to Format. You want to go to Alignment and Indentation Options, and I want to change it from None to Hanging, 0.5, Apply. And now we have this special indentation where the first line comes first. It's kind of the opposite of what a paragraph would be. And all the rest of the lines for each one are indented. So it's kind of weird. That's why we call it a hanging indent. Now, if you look at everything, we are good to go. This is what a reference page for an APA paper should look like. You should have nothing short of this. You should all know exactly how to do this. If you reference a website, it's going to look a little bit different. If you reference a blog, it'll look a little bit different. If you reference a video or a scholarly article, it'll look a little bit different. But this is a great tool over here. You can go to Scribr.com and let's say, okay, I did a website with 4 authors and there's no date. Then it'll show you exactly how to do that. Maybe if there's a year or a date, it'll show you exactly how to do that. Maybe instead you want to do a blog post. It'll show you exactly how to do that, okay? And so this is a great tool. Use it, explore it, learn the ways and the methods of the APA. This is not something we're just using for these 2 essays. This is something that you will use for the rest of your time at Bridge to Rwanda and in university. Okay? One thing I wanted to show you, let's go back to our newspaper article, one author with the year. It also shows you what it should look like in the in-text citation. So notice I didn't put the title in my in-text. I just put the last name in the year. Last name in the year. Okay? And over here, in-text citation for a definition, parentheses, put the word in quotation marks, comma, ND, because there's no date for a definition. All right? I hope that helps. Yeah. See you guys. I hope that you all give me a perfect reference page for this week's week 4 essay. Bye.